How's it going, guys? How's it going? Chris Graham here, and Marco here for wheelerbetting.co.uk. Football League chat a wee bit later this week. Don't ask. So let's just kick straight into it, man. How's it going?
Not bad, thanks, Chris.
It's the end of the season. It's getting exciting, isn't it?
It is business end. Lots to be decided.
Lots to be decided, and some massive games coming up this weekend. Let's kick it straight off. Championship, and you've gone for a game involving Sheffield Wednesday against Blackburn Rovers. Two sides pretty much nothing to play for. Sheffield Wednesday.
Rovers would argue they've got a playoff chance to back-to-back wins at home against Ipswich and QPR. But I wanted to bring up Stuart Gray, to be honest, because we made a habit of slagging off Dave Jones.
We did.
And I think we've been proved right as well.
Yeah, we were.
He is crap.
Yeah, absolutely.
Horrendous football, no clean sheets, heading for relegation under his charge. Dismissed him, took in assistant manager Stuart Gray, and before they got walloped 4-1 home to Watford just a fortnight ago, Wednesday are actually fifth in the league table under his charge. Quite incredible, really. They can relax and start building towards the new season now. But I'm going to go back goals in this game. Over 2.5 goals is 17-20. Wednesday's last 3 have gone over 2.5, as have 5 of the last 7. In fact, in those 7 games, 3 of them have actually gone over 4.5, and that includes the 3-3 draw at midweek against Forest. They're scoring goals. They've scored in 6 of the last 7. Conceding as well, though, despite their clean sheet record in 2014. Conceded in 7 of the last 9. At home, they've only failed to score in 4 of 20, but only kept 6 clean sheets in those 20, which has also led to 11 of those 20 games going over 2.5. Average goals per game of 2.85 at Hillsborough, so plenty of stats in our favour there. As for Blackburn, we mentioned the back-to-back wins against Ipswich and QPR, both with clean sheets, but they were the first clean sheets in the 8 games previous. Scoring plenty of goals again now with Jordan Rhodes back in form and Rudy Gestede also getting on the score sheet. Scored 2 or more in 6 of the last 7. Away from home, they're nice and open too. The last 4 have gone over 2.5, as have 13 of 20 away. Only failed to score in 5 of those 20 away games, but only kept 4 clean sheets. Quite a few people mentioning Rovers as a good bet to win this weekend at around 2-1. I'm not so sure. They've only won 5 away games, so I'd rather back goals in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of good stats to back up the thoughts there, Mark. Yeah, we were right about Dave Jones and Stuart Gray. We were right about Brian Laws as well. Goodness. That worked out well. Who's this guy who brought in to place Brian Laws? He was rubbish.
Just breaking
world records and stuff like that. Anyway, on a much somber note, really emotional day at Hillsborough tomorrow. Definitely, you imagine so. Definitely, let's. Yeah, definitely. Game 2, League One, and a team fighting for their lives at the bottom of the table. It's Notts County up against a team I always like back in Port Vale, because you always get a good price, and the strip's pretty cool as well, I think. But you're going with Notts County here.
Yeah, I think we're both in agreement about Sean Derry, and we both sort of want to see Notts County survive because of him. I think when you watch his post-match interviews, he's the type of manager. Yeah, you want to play for him. Their 3-game winning streak was ended last week, not surprisingly at Brentford 3-1, but that game was more or less over as a contest when Hayden Hollis got sent off and a penalty in the first half. But their ability to score goals recently has really given them a great chance of survival. They've scored 13 in the last 6 games now. Ronan Murray's in great form up front, and their home form as well is really driving them on as well. Top half team in terms of home form this season. They've won 9 games at home. Port Vale, of course, very decent at home, not so good away from home. They're 9th in the table, and County have actually won 9, drawn 1 and lost 3 against teams in 7th and below when playing at home. They're 21-20, which is a price I'll take. Vale back-to-back home wins as well, just like Blackburn. We mentioned mathematical chance of the playoffs, but it's not going to happen. No. They've not actually really performed to the heights of the first part of the season, despite the results and their sort of lofty position. Quite a few, what I think is unfair, dissenting voices towards Mickey Adams.
What?
I don't know how you can even contemplate that after a promotion season.
Absolutely.
Came against the odds as well. They've only lost 1 in 5, but away from home they've lost 12 of their 20 games, only kept 1 clean sheet in 11. I just think they're going to be outgunned by a county team really, really gunning for survival.
That's 21-20 we scored in there, yeah. And game 3, I look at your, I thought it said Wraith Rovers there, but it's Bristol Rovers up against Torquay looking doomed.
Yeah.
They're looking absolutely doomed, aren't they?
It's a bit of a broken record here. You've got to oppose Torquay when Bristol Rovers are 10-11, a shade off evens.
Bristol Rovers have changed the managerial structure as well.
Curious timing of that. They said it was going to happen at the end of the season, but John Ward's moved upstairs. Darryl Clark's taken over his assistant towards the end of the season. more or less continued the trend of John Ward really getting results at home but not away from home. Beat Morecambe 1-0 at home and picked up a draw and a defeat in subsequent 2 away fixtures. They're coming to this game actually 4th in the home table in League 2, which is quite astonishing considering their league position. 36 of their 47 points have been earned at home, 10 wins, 6 draws and 4 defeats. 1-7 draw, 1 lost 2 at home to sides in the bottom half of the table too. Bit of a broken record opposing Torquay, but you've just got to really, they're more or less cut adrift now. Lost 4 on the spin to 0, lost 10 of the last 13. Away from home they lost 14 of 20, failing to score in 8 of those. They've been nilled in 6 of the last away games as well, second bottom of the away table. Bristol Rovers get 4 clean sheets in the last 6 at home. Huge appeal at 10 to 11 I think, and if you want something a little bit bigger in that price, I think 1-0 home win could be a decent correct score. 2 of Rovers' last 4 wins at home have been 1-0. Torquay have lost their last 4 games 1-0 and lost 5 away games 1-0 as well.
That should do about 11 to 2, you'd imagine.
Your amount of
I imagine 5 to 1, 11 to 2. Bristol Rovers at home to Torquay then. It's getting exciting, guys, isn't it? It's the end of the Football League season, and even Manish is excited.